1999 was another turning point in my own political activism. I was able to go to Cuba. And I'd always wanted to go to Cuba, but because I was in the KDP at the time, we were not, even though I think this was an unwritten law, because of the relationship with the Philippine movement, or the lack of relationship with the Cuban movement, not many KDP activists were going to Cuba at the time. And so in 1999, I had the opportunity to go with the Women's International League for Peace and Freedom, and again at the encouragement of Jan Kate, and saw, what a socialist country was. And, for me, who has been working for socialism in this country and in the Philippines, it kind of crystallized that socialism is something that could work, really, and this was what I'd been working for all my life. And so, again, I said, well, I want all the women that I know to come to Cuba and experience what I've experienced, meet the women that I met in Cuba with, the Federation of Cuban Women, and to see what, when there are fundamental changes in a society, and a society that cares about women and children and human beings, that no matter how poor a society is, that they can provide for the basic human rights of people, and that women have an important role to play. And so that experience changed me a lot, and so since then I've been doing a lot of my work around Cuba, around trying to change U.S. foreign policy around Cuba. And up until about 3 years ago, we're bringing delegations of women to Cuba to open up their minds about that experience, and to see, what a society that is committed to people can do for people. So, and for me, that was, that was a joy to bring women to Cuba. From, first we did a local delegation, and then we started doing national delegations. And we ended those 3 years ago because the U.S. government would not renew our license to travel legally to Cuba. So, but I still continue to do education work around Cuba and travel to different women's conferences and do workshops to educate people there. And now I'm trying to take delegations to Venezuela to experience the same thing around Venezuelan women and the Venezuelan society.